Now, Jeremy, as for the injury to Jose Altuve, how or where does this hurt the Astros the most?
You know, they can't afford any more offensive loss with the struggles that pitching's had. That was a challenge coming into the year. And with all this talk about the glutton of infielders and, you got this many guys and that guy's getting at bats and this guy needs to be traded. If anything, they're down players, right? They're down players on top of what they've had on the mound. So it's not good. It's never good when you lose a guy like Jose Altuve, who is the longest tenured Astro, who is somebody who is a lot of the heartbeat of the city at this point, who likely retires in Astros. A lot of being said for Jose Altuve, besides just the offensive production that he does as a stabilizing force in the lineup, as a clubhouse person, as kind of the face of the franchise, which he's earned. He's earned all that. So not good, especially with Carlos Correa being out for the year and the other injuries that they've had. This does not help one bit.
I'm going to say it hurts the lineup because now this forces you to move someone who likely is at the bottom of the lineup. You're going to have to move them up a bit. So I'm going to say it's going to impact the lineup, and that's not a good thing when you consider, as Jeremy said, all the pitching issues this team has had.
It's definitely going to hurt the lineup. You have guys in your lineup every year that are kind of staples, stalwarts that you can just pencil in and you know what they're going to do and give you every year. Now the Astros are down yet another guy in their lineup for X amount of time, giving them X amount of production. And it's just really hard because you don't have those guys that you know and can lean on and depend on.
Tuve actually got off to a really good start to the season. As of late, maybe he's had a little bit of a decline. And then what's been very impressive about him this year is just how disciplined he's been at the plate, right? The walk rate that he's had this year so far. Right now, he's barely outside of top 50 in hits and walks. But I think the biggest blow is just the mental blow to the team as far as another guy going down. A guy that you guys just talked about being a leader, a guy that's been this franchise's, player for so many years. So I think that's probably the biggest blow where it's like, again, like how many of these can we take?
Well, the Astros do not want to find out.